U.B/me. 5-ish years ago, last day of sophomore year in high school, me and some friends are fucking around. We all know each other from the school's Super Smash Bros. Melee club. We have a friend who's semi-homeless. Let's call him Roger. He's in a shelter, but it's not much better than being on the street. Minimal privacy, little to no room to store stuff, etc. He still comes by after school. None of the security guards notice/give a shit. He's cool. Because he can't store a lot of things, he has a bunch of stuff stowed away in the computer science classroom. We're fucking around. He's looking for something. He finds it. A Sega Genesis with some games and 2 sweet-ass flight stick controllers. Roger says, "I have basically no use for this. Anyone want it?" I offer him $10 in half jest. Another guy, let's call him Jacob, offers $20. I promise this gets interesting eventually, anywho. There's some background on Jacob. Jacob is an asshole, last time I checked. A massive asshole. His poop chute has its own gravitational pull. Fuck him. He sucks. Let me throw out some examples. Bitched and moaned every time he lost a game of Melee. Didn't ever not talk trash. Garbage meme taste, even for the time. Started fights. Went out of his way to call openly gay people faggots. Allegedly sexually harassed the only grill in the Melee club. Was a shitty enough person to make 1/3 of the club leave. Too long didn't read, fuck him. Any whomst. He offers $20. Roger accepts. All of my what.jpg? Jacob says that he'll pay him when he can. We all believe him, because he has a job and would occasionally buy the club snacks, so that was cool, I guess. He takes it and goes home. Fast forward to junior year. It's been 3 months, and Jacob still hasn't paid Roger back. We all figured that he just forgot over the summer. No huge deal, we figured we'll just remind him later. First day of club, he continues to be shitty. Standard fare. None of us think to remind him because we're retarded. Same story for the first week. First day of next week. Things finally become interesting like I said they would. Jacob is being especially shitty. Talking mad trash. Gets in a match with one of my friends, let's call him Carl. Carl is gay. He has a mad rough home life. He just comes here to de-stress. Carl wins because he's really fucking good at playing DK and Melee. Jacob throws a shit fit for some reason. He can't handle dong expansion on this level. Says some fucked up shit about Carl being gay because his dad fucks him every day or some stupid shit like that. Carl's understandably pissed. He is now the angriest I've ever seen him be. He raises his voice a bit and tells Jacob to go fuck himself. That's all, folks. 8mm film reel. Jacob acts like Carl just pissed on his dog. Tries to throw a pity party for himself. We ignored him. Club continues as usual. Everyone goes home. Later that night, Jacob logs to the club's TeamSpeak server. Tells everyone that he's not going to take their shit anymore. Blames Carl for the club's low membership. And says that he's leaving. We laugh at him and express our gratitude. He rees and blocks everyone. Everything continues as normal. Club meets as normal the next day. We see some new faces. Everyone is enjoying themselves. My face when membership increased the day Jacob left. Keck inwardly. Keck outwardly. All is well. We remember that $20 that Jacob still owes Roger. He never paid him back. My face when he basically stole a Genesis from a homeless guy. Next day, we're trying to figure out how to get Roger's money. Plenty of ideas. No good ideas. Carl says, what if we just ask him? We literally have no good ideas. Fuck it, .mp4. We ask him. He tells us to fuck right off. What a surprise. We go back to the club, still thinking about it. The situation begins to develop in scope of our minds. Not only did this little shit steal from one of our friends, but he also fucking stole from a homeless person. https://www.youtube.com/v=AR1WKU4SLKG (parentheses embedded parentheses). We finally accept that Roger ain't seeing that money. The conversation moves from, how do we get the money, to, how do we get revenge? Can't think of anything clever, go home. Get home, log on to TeamSpeak. Somebody on the subway puked on Carl's bag. I get an idea. An awful, wonderful, wonderfully awful idea. The group digs it. Next day, at lunch, wait until nobody's looking. Slip a half-empty ketchup bottle into my coat. Sneak into a bathroom stall. piss in the bottle, shake it up, let it ferment under my bed for a couple days. Friday cometh. Come to school with a black hoodie, change of pants, shades, a pillow, and a face mask in my bag. Wait until TA period. Leave because I have fuck all to do. Change my disguise. Stuff the pillow under my jacket to look fatter. Look like a retired Antifa super soldier. Head to his third period class. The door's ajar. I suppress a cackle. Kick down the door like an FBI agent. Open fire with the ketchup piss bottle.
Headshot.
Wave. A little bit gets in his mouth. His breath smells better now. Usain Bolt the fuck out of there. Lose the teacher. Change. Go back to TA period. Nobody suspects jack shit. That night, log on TeamSpeak. Report the success. Keks are distributed according to need. Initialize Stage 2. Next week, another friend, David and Carl, are ready with their disguises. They're armed with heavy weapons. They have mesh bags full of sponges. Those sponges are sopping wet. They're absolutely laden with their property, a blend of Heinz ketchup and piss. They stash them in an IKEA bag in a decommissioned bathroom. The day ends. The time comes. They get the disguises, get the bags, and hidden in an alley he always goes through. He comes. Target locked. .mp3. They rush him with the bags. He runs. He can't go fast enough. They catch up. They go to town on him. By the end of it, he's a ketchupy mess. He pissed himself. You know what's great about sponges? They don't leave physical scars. Only mental. He's rattled as fuck. Jumpier than usual. Not talking to anyone. We start to think that maybe we're going a bit too far. Remember that he stole from the homeless guy. What? Prick. Initialize Stage 3. A week later, two things have been happening. One, we have been figuring out what new route home he's been taking. Two, David has been constructing a couple of machines. More on that later. Three, we've been pursuing garage sales looking for a slip and slide. We find the slip and slide. The machines are complete. Dawn of the final day. .bmp. Our first operator, Jacob, has a simple task. While Jacob isn't looking, Carl shoves roughly a quart of ketchup into Jacob's backpack. His shit is fucked. He never figured out who did it. This is only the beginning. School lets out, and the real fun begins. He heads to his new route. There's a slip and slide running. It's flowing with ketchup because, of course, it's flowing with ketchup.
But Anon,
I hear you say,
how did you get a slip and slide running in the street?
Let me tell you what those machines were. See, David was an engineering student, a damn good one at that. The machines he built were basically portable hose spigots. They had two tanks, one for air and one for liquid. You could attach a hose to it and spray away. They even had straps to wear them on your back. They were pretty fucking cool. Anyways, one of them was powering the slip and slide. Jacob sees the ketchup flow. He starts backing away slowly. Too slowly. I, in my retired Antifa super soldier costume, body slam him into the slide. He careens down the alley. He can't stop. The look of sheer, tomatoey horror on his face still makes me chuckle to this day. He reaches the end of the slip and slide, dazed and confused. He looks up and stares down the hose attached to the second porta-spigot that David is packing. It gets a face full of Heinz. Gallons and gallons of ketchup permeate his very being, the fibers of his soul. Eventually, David runs dry. Jacob is in shock. David picks him up. In the future, remember to pay your debts. He gives him a light shove out of the alley. Jacob goes home. My face only moved over the weekend.